God, I'm breathing like I'm an obscene phone caller. I'm going to wait about a minute before I start talking because make sure to see if anybody pops in. I probably want to do another one these until probably Tuesday because I'll be I'll be out of town Monday, so I won't be able to do one then. But yeah, just last night football game I went to overtime. I was going to watch. It was at Kansas City on L.A. It was a good game that went to overtime, but Kansas City won. So it's one. Well, I'm missing it because I got up early yesterday morning and I didn't get a chance to do it. Or chance to watch it. So so that's one game I missed. And then my kids were telling me that the other day in school they had it was like a active shooting drill into school where they because fucking kids nowadays going to school and shooting people. How so they had one of them in school. I was like just to get them prepared in case something like that happens. You don't think shit like it will happen around here, but you never know anymore. The way kids are, it's just asinine. When I went to school, we never had that problem. We had like bomb threats, but it's because some kid thinks it's funny, to call in, threaten to have a bomb. I think if they find whoever does that likes to play pranks, they should get punished for it, not just a slap on the hand. Yeah, the kids are telling me they a lot of stuff, what goes on in their school. People, playing jokes or making false threats. People, I guess one girl got thrown out of school for making racial comments. That just, kids nowadays, I don't know. You're supposed to go to school and learn, not to sit there and get in trouble. I don't know what the deal is with kids anymore, thinking it's funny to do shit like that. Like I said, it's hard to tell what goes through kids' minds. I think they should get them kids, the kids that do shit like that should get had to see a therapist. What's going on in their mind? If they think it's funny to do stuff like that, but it's just like hard to tell. Way my stomach crumbling. Ooh, I'm not even hungry. That's why I don't know why I was doing that. But there's a lot. Like when I come on Tuesday, I can. I could probably come on Tuesday, and I'll watch and see what talk about the games on Sunday. Maybe there's a game on Monday. Like what happened over the weekend. The other day, the other day, I was talking about COVID. But people not want to wear a mask. The hospital where I'm at, it's like it's packed because the big majority of it, like 99% of it's people that got COVID. Um, it just amazes me how people act when something this serious is going on. But yeah, it's really well, when it throws everything off and makes everything a mess. But we're like almost a week, well, 9 days. I think Christmas is next Sunday, so we got like a little over a week before Christmas. I might do one New Year's Eve because early because I don't usually don't plan on I don't go out and party. I'm getting too old for that. See if my daughter wants to do one. Unless she goes to her boyfriend's house. She don't like to do these because a lot because we were doing them. Someone made a comment because she's 17. I'm like, oh, about her turning 18, and I've been thinking, and then I'm going to probably end up unfriending that person because you don't go on there because she loved on it. She said that was her idea that she wanted to do these, and then all it takes for one person to be ignorant, and look what happened. But it just amazes the hell out of me the way people act anymore. Like I said, I don't know what everybody has planned for weekend, but mine's going to put up our Christmas tree tonight. Which we just put it up because of the kids. Well, my son, he's not real big into doing it, so my daughters, that gives him something to do. But yeah, I got to go to Morgantown Monday, and I'll be gone half the day. This is like a routine for Christmas. My arm's doing a lot better. I mean, before I couldn't. This is about as far as it went, but now, I can bend my elbow this way, but I still got it. A little bit more to get it where it goes straight up. Hopefully, I'll find out when I go to find out from the doctor or the surgeon, the orthopedic surgeon, if I can go back to work because just sitting at home is not cutting it. Get back to work and I'll be good to go. Yeah, so that's basically about it. But yeah, it's just people they can't find anybody to work, but they don't realize people are wanting to work from home because of COVID. Them's the people who are smart. They don't want to go out because they know because people don't want to wear a mask. They don't want to get sick, so they do but they want to work. They want to work from home. I can't do that where I'm at because I got to get out and move around. Like I said, Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. I went out and walked around, and I could see nothing. Hardly anything's open. There's really nothing to do because no one wants to pay attention to what's going on. But like I said, it's hard to get people to pay attention to what's going on. I gotta check something real quick. I tried to do one this on my other one, but a lot of people don't get on YouTube, and I notice if I get on Facebook, it's a lot brighter. But like I said, everybody gets on there and talks and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, the way that things are going and stuff like that. I gotta check something real quick. I had to check a wire. It looks like I got wire. I had like a little setup here, but once I get back to work, and I like to get a. I'm gonna have to wait till I can get a bigger place. I like to get when I see my one buddy, he does gaming, and I mean he has when he talks to people, he has a podcast. He has a really nice setup. He said it was really expensive. I just want something simple, I do like to get another mixer, one that's like a better quality. The one I have real good. It's not not bad to have. I'm going to message someone real quick. Message from where my kid called me from school. Want to go? I'm trying to teach her. You just can't at the drop of a hat decide to go do something. It's always good to have a schedule on what to do. Man, I got a lot of messages I didn't see. How about that? Yeah, once I get back to work, I think I'll be a lot better off. But yeah, it's just now I gotta go back to I have I think like 4 Facebook or not Facebook, 4 YouTube names on here. I had to switch them because I didn't, I have I usually get like one ignorant person and a bunch of people and one ignorant person, which won't be able to message me. So that's why I try to, and then I try to I got it where I don't have to worry about listen to people's dumbness, and I found out on I was going to try to do them on TikTok, but I guess you got to have like 1,000 followers. I think that's what someone told me, and I'm like at 100 and I think like 125, so I got a long ways to go. But yeah, it just try to get like different platforms to do these on. I do it, like I said, I do them on YouTube. I link it to my Facebook. Either one of the one I'm on now, I do it on that. Or every once in a while, I do it on the other one. And then but on Instagram, I just I'm gonna get my daughter to help me set all this up. One day, but yeah, try to do my something different. But they used to be fun to do. I would get people to come on, and then like I said, all it took for one person to do something that pissed her off. It made a comment that made her mad that she didn't want to do it no more. And a lot of them, they get on there and they want to fight, block people, and argue, and cut each other off cut someone off when they're talking. I'm like, nah, I'm not watching that stuff. I've been watching like other ones like Jim Cornette. He records his, you know, with I watch a lot of them and a lot of the other ones. A lot of people don't like him, but he never did anything to me for me not to want to not watch the stuff. Of course, I don't know him. We're not buddies or friends or acquaintances. But yeah, like I said, these are fun to do. But something that's popped up on there. Yeah, it's it's just I had to lean down to a lot of people are going to see the glare from you won't be seeing it too much longer because my hair is going to grow back. I have to lean down so I can see that when something pops up on it. I can see it pop up, but I just can't tell what it is. Yeah, but so hopefully Monday when I go to orthopedic surgeon, see when he can give me a date when I can go back to work, hopefully sooner than what they were expected. Because just sitting at home shit and it's not working. Because the only place I go to is like a panel house or doctor's appointments, or like today I went to see the physical therapist. Oh, someone popped in. Yay, he got my message. I didn't know if it would pop up on her and tell you I was on. You said sometimes they don't let you know when I'm on, so that's why I text you to let you know. Did you watch the football game last night? Because I was going to, but I fell asleep. Everybody said it was a really good game. I forgot to come across my phone the sports app. I have it tells when the NFL games are on. I'm like, I forgot to do them on Thursdays. I just thought it was Sunday and Monday. But yeah, it was actually a really good game. They went in overtime. I got the update this morning. Well, I got up in the middle of the night. I had to put my phone card on. I forgot. And then I forgot to check the score. And then I got in the middle of the night. My sugar dropped in the middle of the night. So I had to get up, get something to eat. And then I just checked it when I got home. But yeah. Yeah, the college games next week. Oh shit. WVU has a bowl game. That college playoff games. I was telling Willie. I said I think it's going to be Michigan and Alabama. And if it is, I'd rather see Michigan win because Alabama's won it every year. But I went to how it's going to happen after college football is over, and then the Super Bowl. Oh, they're having it this Saturday. That's something new. I never seen them. They had them on Saturday. Who's playing? I should. I'll be home, so Out here after I'm going to start doing some after Christmas and stuff. I like to try to find someone to come on here and talk about wrestling or something. And you, like you said, you don't like doing them, so. Oh, the Rams and the Browns. Well, I know the Steelers play the Titans Sunday, and the Titans are in first place. They got a real good record. I don't see Pittsburgh making the playoffs. I know a lot of people like Pittsburgh, but they're not doing real good this year. I think Roethlisberger just needs to retire. I mean, he can be, working in the office or something. Yeah, when you called me, I didn't realize my phone battery was going dead. When I get back to work, I'm going to see if I can look at getting a new phone. Because this one just pisses me off all the time. Well, the case is all beat up. I couldn't figure out when I was doing these, it took so long for someone to, because the message it pops up over here on this thing over here in the corner, but it took about a minute to pop over here, so I had to fix the time on it. And then, like I said, I do them on Facebook, but I always get there's that one person that I'm doing these, and he's wanting me to, tells me I'll call him, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Told him yesterday I'm not their secretary. If they want to talk to the person, go find them. But what time's that game starts on Saturday? Because last Sunday I watched the Browns, and it was the Browns and the Ravens. I caught the Bengals and the 49ers, and then, like I said, I got that app on my phone where I watched how I forget who that LA played, but I watched some games. I mean, there's really nothing to do now since, hopefully, like I said, I'll find out. I'll find out Monday when I can go back to work. I know one thing. I know working at Walmart, I'm surprised some people didn't pull their hair out, because it's just constantly, it's like nonstop. Yeah, Anthony's going to work Christmas Eve. He's off the day after Christmas Eve, but he'll be home early enough, because I think he said they close at 7, but then he has to go back the day after Christmas, and I'm going to take him there because my brother will be in town, and my dad will be there. But he was telling me that he has to, all them days he has to work. I said, hey, there's times that I've worked at other jobs I worked at. I worked one at like 16-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts. I worked one job I had before, the other one I worked 13-hour shifts. I worked from one in the night, I got there about 12:45 to about 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. I figured after he's been there about a year, he'll get the, I just got to get him to get on a sleep schedule. And the therapist told me my arm's doing a lot better. I just got to move it around and stuff. The Raiders versus the Browns. That's going to be a good game. I forgot when they said they advertised, the thing come across my phone, not to advertise. It just tells me the update. It said Vegas versus Cleveland, and I'm like, I forgot they moved to Las Vegas. I forgot they moved to Las Vegas. But when you see something about this, when the stuff that I put on the yard sale things, I don't think anybody's ever smoked a cigarette in this house. I bet I did get, like I said, I got rid of one thing. And then that tactical vest, I forgot I had that. It was sent to by accident. I'm like, and I was just going to give it to a buddy of mine, but I figured now. And someone's already interested in getting it, so got to make money somehow, since I'm not at the point now of not working. Someone told me I ought to work from home. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna happen. That won't work here. There's always someone running in and out or carrying on, and I'm like, nah, I'll be good. But I think if like I told Anthony, if I can get at Walmart, I want to try to work like either mornings or like a mid shift, because you like I said, you can't request a day off or be late and for like 4 months. And like I said, I rather work in the morning because you really can't. If you work like 2 to 10, you really can't do anything. Um, so the kids were telling me they had an active shooting drill at their school, or they in case something like that happens and they know what to do. I said it's pretty bad in a small area like this. Well, you never know. I mean, look what happens with other states. And I told them kids, I said, you have to take it. He said, a lot of kids don't take it seriously, so you're going to have to. Because, how messed up things are. Yeah, I figured I'd come on here before the kids got home from school because I got to end up setting up the damn Christmas tree, which is going to be fun. And they wanted to set up. They was going to do it yesterday, but they didn't get home real late, and I'm just tired of waiting. Them bugging me about putting it up. It was up there. When I lived in town, I didn't want to put one up because every time I put one up, because my dad liked the Christmas tree. That was his favorite thing, putting it up and then taking it down after Christmas, after the New Year. And my sister bought me this white tree, which when the kids were little, one of them broke the leg off. So I had to rig it where I went because it tilted like this. I'm like, so that's what I'm playing tonight. Really nothing, really nowhere to go. I mean, with everybody getting their last minute Christmas shopping done. Now I know when my dad doesn't like Christmas shopping or going shopping. People are just running into you, cutting you off, complaining. My son said he gets yelled at people complaining about stuff to him, and he has more patience than I do. Because I told him, I said I would. He goes, I said, well, don't say nothing because you don't want to get fired. Anytime if you don't like it, go somewhere else. But you heard on now where I live to the daytime. There's from probably about 8 o'clock, because I live maybe 20 yards from the highway, and man, you can hear stuff now at night. You hear maybe one or two vehicles, and then big trucks come through. They were taking something, and these whatever the hell they were on the back of the flatbeds, and when they come to her, it shakes the ground. But yeah, like I said, I didn't know there was a game Saturday. That you said the game Saturday. I thought about college football games, but I said, wait a minute, the seasons are college football seasons are not over. I mean, for the teams who didn't make it, and that they had 30 different bowl games. I think what the WVU's playing is called the Insight or Cash Credit Bowl or some off the ball name. But yeah, I went to physical therapy. If I say a therapist, people think I'm a psychiatrist. Went there, and I went to visit my great nephews and my great niece. They can't say Randall, so my niece calls me Ray Ray. I laughed when I heard that. Then, what don't the kids worry out nowadays? we ran around, played, chased each other. I was getting ready to leave because I didn't get anything. I was like, man, I said, oh hell, all my kids are grown now. But like my one little nephew, great nephew, he's quick as hell. I used told him I said I can't run like I used to. Of course, my balance is all out of whack. So that's what my day consists. Well, that's what my day consists of. You know, then I mean, like I said, you know, it was a pretty good day. The therapist told me she goes, my arm's a little bit sore now because you know, from it always does that right after therapy. And I told her, I said, now when I get home, if I because I get an ice pack, if I sit down, it stops hurting. She said, after a while, you won't have to worry about doing that. But how I walked into the hospital, the lady sitting up front, obviously knew me. She could, well, because I was there a couple months ago. And then that day, Wednesday, I went into Walmart and a couple of people come up and talked to, well, that I knew, and then had a couple of people come up. But people I knew asked me how I was doing, you know, but the other people, because with the wrestling, they were asking me when shows are, and I told him you can't do them during the winter time because you never know it's going to snow or you get a blizzard. Like this morning, I went on my porch and I was like, I slid. Thank God I didn't fall. That's like twice in 3 days about fell. Whenever to my buddy's house, I stopped and seen him, and so my eyesight ain't the greatest. And I went to step up the curb, and I lost my balance. I thought I went face plant to the ground, but I stayed on my feet. Like I said, like today is not real cold outside. I know it was this morning, but it warmed up. Yeah, so if I figure if I get to go back to work, I'm gonna see about working like morning shifts or mornings and afternoons, maybe occasionally an evening shift. The job I had before I had the job I had, because you had to work till like 3 in the morning. By the time you come home, it'd take me like about an hour or so, an hour and a half to just when after relaxing, then you know. And what I was getting paid to work at nights, it wasn't worth it. I know people who got like triple what I was making working at nights. I mean, it was a good job. The tips were really good. I remember one week I was there, I made $200, and then a couple of days after that, I made another 200. I think it was like 250. The tips is for like when people who play the machines, if they hit, they come block up the machines. But when they hit real big, you have to go in and put a key in. The ticket comes out, and they have to get. No one ever signs for it. They get someone to sign for it, and they give them like I think it was like 10%, 10 or something like that, 10% of what they want, and then they ended up tipping me. They always want me to sign. I'm like, no, because they don't want to sign because at the end of the year you got to claim it, and I'm like, no, I'm good. There's one guy. He always he used to come in sign for him, and the manager was there before. She come in and signed for him. The one lady that I know, she signed for him, and then the one girl that I knew, she signed for him too. They ended up tipping him. He got about I think it's like $200-300. Yeah, I think I was standing for a couple more minutes. But yeah, like I said, it was a good job. I liked it. I mean, kept you people were nice. Of course, I haven't been there in like 3 months because of all the stuff that was going on. So when I went in, they had me like two or three cars there. I'm like, wow. Poor Langston, no one wants to go out and the Pepsi guy got a hold of me. He said that, they're looking for. I think when he told me they were hiring, it was for driving truck, and I'm like, well, I told him, I said, well, I appreciate you letting me know, but can you see me driving a Pepsi truck around? And them guys, I mean, they get a really good workout doing that. Yeah. So I figured I'd just go to Walmart. There are like two places that are actually hiring, and I don't want to work at a fast food place anymore. And of course, I got like two buddies. I got one buddy's a manager that works up front, and then my other buddy that he works in a tire and lube place. He's a manager of there, said they told me just to let them know. I'm kind of doing it if I want to work. About working up front though. I can't take smart ass people. I end up telling someone off. But yeah, Keith, if you're still on here, I'll get a hold of you later tonight. Probably I feel like I need to take a nap. I don't know why. And I got up early today. Well, at a normal time. Here lately, I've been getting up about 4:30 in the morning. And the other night, I left my. A lot of people say, "Well, you were up on Facebook or Facebook because my messenger lights up." I'm like, no. What happens is sometimes I fall asleep and forget to turn it off. But yeah, I think I am going to have to ice my shoulder down. Well, that and I was picking up my great nephews. You can tell the muscles are kind of sore. I got muscle relaxers. They're muscle spasms now. They're not called muscle relaxers. They're called muscle spasms. But I don't take them unless I just take them because I get spasms in my my right arm because it starts from here, like up to my shoulder, and then like down to here. I only take them if I have to. If I take a Tylenol or something, I can't take ibuprofen no more. They told me, they say you can't take ibuprofen. I'm like, well, good Lord. Yeah, that's basically how my weeks went. I had therapy twice. I got to go to Morgantown Monday. I got to go back to therapy, and then I get to therapy every other day. And then I go to the 20th and the 23rd, and then I don't go back until after Christmas. I think they usually they'll call and let you know when they reschedule it when they get back. I guess my arm's doing a lot better, except for the dry skin I got now. I run my arm, hand across my arm, and I was like, "What the hell?" And it's just because it's dry skin. So I got the, I can't use anything unless it's diabetic lotion. So I've been putting that on there. Yeah, they said I was the dent I have in my arm, my right down from here. They said that'll never go away. It's just that's where all the tissues and stuff was at. I was like, wow. Well, like I said, this was a learning experience. I figured, hey, and I'm not going to put anything off next time. If I'm like I said, I'm on a medical profession, so I'm going to. I told my doctor next time something happens that I'm going to go get it checked. But they took an X-ray, then they'll send it down to orthopedic surgeon, and then just make sure everything going the way it's supposed to. Well, the good thing is I didn't lose my arm and it didn't kill me. That was a bonus. Well, I don't know what else I can talk about. But yeah, Christmas coming up and people going in and having people come in and their families coming in. Like I said, my brother and my sister-in-law are coming up from Virginia. Like I said, I'm not a big holiday person anymore. I don't know. Maybe as I get older, I get. Like I said, I told my family this because my great nephews and my great niece. I said, but they didn't have to buy me anything. Use the money to get them stuff. Of course, that didn't work. Oh, Anthony. Of course, Anthony. He doesn't realize. He said, "Oh, I got you. I got your a Christmas present." Now I said, "You get a Christmas present. You wrap it up." So they're surprised when they open it. Not him. He tells you what he got you. I'm like, okay. And he got this wee little mini fridge. Cost him $32. That you put like 6 cans of pop in. I told him, I said, his room's not that big, and I said, you got to stop. He told me he's putting stuff in, he ain't gonna be able to have a chance to move around. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. He just don't have the concept of saving money. I've been trying to work with him on that. It's like talking to a wall at the time. But let's see how long I've been on here for, because about 42 minutes. That's a lot. I try to figure out how to way to make them numbers bigger, but you can't unless I sit right up against it. But anybody will end up seeing, like, you don't want to get like this close to the screen, and talk. But yeah. So see how my weekend goes. Well, at least I know there's football games on now. Isabella got mad because last Sunday she wanted to watch she's in that Harry Potter shit, and I'm not a big fan of that fairy tale stuff. So I watched football games. She got mad at me for it. But so at least I know how my weekends when I go watch football games, and I don't even know if I'm going to watch SmackDown or Rampage tonight. No, it depends. And like I said, I like watching it, because I know it's it's not real and shit, but everything's scripted. But I end up falling asleep because of all the rambling and stuff. Plus, whatever I miss, it comes across my phone and it'll show you clips of what happened. And well, since Lesnar's back, I'll probably end up watching it because he's like my favorite wrestler. His hairdo, his new hairstyle was just, it's not cutting it. But hey, if as long as he likes it, and I ain't gonna say shit. I wouldn't want to say shit to him and getting suplex. Yeah, I'm gonna try to come on. I'm trying to get a couple people to come on talk that know about wrestling, not to go and watch it, but someone that actually knows what's going on about how wrestling works and stuff like that, and then maybe try that. Get out. The last show was that the referee, which is a really nice guy. He would have said about getting on there and talking. I was going to, but then when everything happened, I didn't get a chance to. So I'm going to message him and maybe set up a time. Like, if I'm back to work and the day I'm off, I can talk to him. I like to get a couple people on there. I can't do it over the weekend because a lot of them, that's, they work through the week, and on the weekends, that's what they do. So, and the one guy that I was going to talk to, 3 times we tried it and it didn't work. So, March or April, and who is the running guy? My thing is, it's a lot of people, they do it in the wintertime. And I'm like, if it snows, you're going to have to cancel it. I mean, you made the right choice. I mean, if you did one in November, you probably do like a can drive or something. Of course, if you did try doing it in December during a toy drive, but with the holidays, it's hard to do them. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I remember. Like I said, keep my memory's not the greatest anymore. I don't know what the hell's going. I was telling my doctor. I said I have trouble remembering shit. I said I think I'm getting dementia or Alzheimer's. She said, and I laughed, and she said, "Well, she goes, actually, you're not. That's the age when everything starts happening. Some people get it early, some people get it later." Oh, okay. I really I forgot who that was. But now you said we'll be back in spring. Did you? Is it March or April? Because January you can't do them in January because everybody's broke from the holidays. Yeah, broke from the holidays in January, and then February there's like the Super Bowl and stuff like that. Like I said, whatever. Uh, well, I think because you did one in August, October. You can the shows that you didn't do, you can make them up like doing like them outdoor shows. Uh, just have to wait and see how everything goes. Uh, like I told you, if everything goes to plan, like I said, when after January, um, where tax season's coming up, so people have money. Well, I'll message you, let you know what I'm talking about. But um, like I said, you pick it, and like I said, I'll help you. If you need help, like with certain things, I know a lot of times you don't need help because you know what you're doing. But like I said, if there's something that you need me to do, just let me know. I don't know what the hell's blinking on this thing here. Oh, it's counting on the counting thing. But yeah, yeah. Like I said, I say that's why everybody says I always pausing because I forget what I'm talking about half the time. But yeah, I'll give you either text you later, or I'll text you after I'm done here, and then after I get everything done, I'll call you. And but yeah, like I said, you can with it once the weather starts getting good, and you can start doing a lot of outdoor shows. I mean, you can make up for the like November, December, January, and February. That that I don't like I said. The holidays is what the problem is, and in winter you never know what it's going to do. I mean, here how it's been nice out. Except last night, I guess the fucking porch was like a ice rink. I'm trying to get my mom down off the porch so she didn't fall around and up sliding. But yeah, so that's basically everything I was going to talk about. But like I said, Keith, I'll get a hold of you later and let you we can bullshit for a while after I get everything done here. Get to soon as two heathens come running through her screaming. Well, the other one's she's quiet. She comes back here and gets on her phone. The other one comes thundering through her like someone's chasing after her. Yeah, I'll get a hold of you later. But yeah, I do want to, like I said, to start doing stuff, talking about wrestling. Like I said, I know you're not real big into getting on camera, but I did find out that you can do an audio. Maybe if you were thinking about doing that, where you don't have to actually be on camera, but you can talk. And like I said, with Willie, I know he's busy because of the holidays, but yeah, I'm gonna start to get a hold of a couple people and see, try to do something like that, try to do something different, or get people like, that's knowledgeable on it, not someone who watches it on TV, But yeah, that's basically about it. I'm gonna hop up here. Like I said, I'll probably come on Tuesday, because you really can't do anything when you have teenagers here. I can talk about the games. Tuesday, I can talk about the games from the weekend. Which I really start getting into watching football. I stopped watching after my stepdad passed away, because me and him used to watch football all the time. But now I got back into watching it because there's nothing else to watch. Talk shows and other dumb shit they have on TV. But that's basically about it. So I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll also start texting you or messaging to let you know when I'm on. But I will talk to you later, and I'll be back on Tuesday after my physical therapy. What's to make this damn arrow big enough where you can't see the damn